Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Mahomes now to throw. And incomplete to open things up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Play action. Now Wilson. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Wilson. Flush to his right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. There he goes left side. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down. Now it's Wilson. Looking long for Thomas. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down the 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Mahomes firing complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Muscles him off. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Touchdown! From 13 yards out, and the Browns add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
23 yards, the final tally. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Taking a shot here for Marshall. Touchdown, Washington! Brandon Marshall, 50 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Brandon Marshall with his 2nd touchdown here this first half.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. He's going to go up top again. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. That goes for a gain of 31. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll run on 1st down. Alexander. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Over the middle, complete. It's Alexander. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Saquon Barkley, as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining.
Looking for his big receiver, Marshall.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall, but it'll be second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Play action. It's Wilson. Taking a shot here for Marshall.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To throw on second and 10. Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter. Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one. Has that happened to you before? No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Michael Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, Alexander. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st down, it's Alexander. Room here to run. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowl end to Marcus Ware there to take him down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a dump off here complete. There he goes inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now Wilson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Michael Thomas, a 20-yard touchdown.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Alexander. Down right around the 25. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Mahomes.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And his kick is right there. It's good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Take it in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
I can't wait to see how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next point you give up, lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive. Not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. The penalty does everything but get them a first down. It's close here on 2nd and inches. They hand off to their big tight end. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mahomes.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great